And finally this evening, for many, 10-pin bowling can be a frustrating affair, with the ball seemingly spending more time in the gutter than anywhere else. And if that applies to you, fear not, because scientists have come up with a guaranteed method of getting a strike. You just have to bowl at a precise angle with the exact amount of spin. Our Midlands correspondent Ben Chapman's been seeing if it works.
Whether your approach is to line it up carefully or just lob it as hard as you can, for most, success in 10-pin bowling can seem less than scientific.
I normally go through the middle or the right and see if it will curve into the middle. So it's more like this.
Although some do seem to have cracked it.
Yeah, so that's how I normally do it.
Not that Luca needs it, but it seems there is science to the perfect strike, and it comes from an unlikely source, the equations of the 18th century mathematician Leonhard Euler. Researchers have used them to advise bowlers to aim for the 28th floorboard from the left at an angle of 1.8 degrees to the right of dead straight. Assuming a typical ball speed of 17.9 miles an hour with a spin rate of 416 revolutions per minute on a lane oiled 2/3 of its length, you'll hit the sweet spot for the perfect strike. Simple.
Right then, armed with this winning strategy, it's time to find out how foolproof it really is. Now, the researchers say they've built in some leeway for not every bowler being perfect. But I would say that's not bad.
But in reality, it's only competitive bowlers like Pete Stevenson, a national champion, who can really put it into practice.
So what's your strategy for getting a strike?
So once I've lined up on the approach here, I'm aiming for the right-hand side of the lane, trying to hit the entry angle that was discussed in the theory.
So and you get a strike. So is it really any use?
I think for a recreational player, very small amount of it I would say is useful. You want to hit the right-hand side or the left-hand side of the head pin rather than straight through the middle. The rest of it I wouldn't worry about too much, to be honest.
So while the science is being used in Team England coaching sessions, for most of us it's unlikely to make bowling any less hit and miss. Ben Chapman, ITV News.
Nice try, Ben.